It is so maddening.
Randy Weingarten, the president of the American Federation of Teachers, couldn't hide her frustration when talking with Spectrum News on Friday about President Donald Trump's executive order to dismantle the Department of Education.
It's an abandonment of our children.
The AFT, the second largest teachers union in the country, is now pledging to fight the president in court, saying that dismantling the department will hurt students living in poverty and those with disabilities the most.
The federal role was always about opportunity and lifting opportunity and ensuring that those who fell behind were given the opportunity to catch up and to leap ahead.
But getting rid of the agency is something that was long sought by the president and other Republicans, who argue it's wasteful and that many of its functions can be better handled by state and local governments. The president said that key services like Pell Grants, Title I funding for low-income students, and resources for kids with special needs would not be affected.
I don't think it's even risky a little bit. I think it's going to be amazing.
In the Oval Office on Friday, the president announced how the department's responsibilities would now be redistributed, saying funding for students with disabilities and nutrition programs will now be handled by the Department of Health and Human Services, while management of the massive student loan portfolio, totaling roughly $1.8 trillion, will be moved to the Small Business Administration. It was not immediately clear if these changes can happen without the approval of Congress.
Great education, much better than it is now at half the cost.
And just as the Small Business Administration plans to take on this new responsibility, it's set to see some staffing cuts. Its administrator announcing on Friday plans to cut some 2,700 jobs, more than 40% of its workforce. Reporting here in Washington, I'm Koslof, Spectrum News.